Hello and welcome to the show. Now, I've always been a rather big fan of rallying, and there are certainly plenty of rally cars at the Goodwood Festival of Speed. A great variety of them as well, varying from the likes of this very distinctive Escort Cosworth to the Metro 6R4 you see parked beside it, Lancia Stratos, Audi Quattros, etc. They even had a giant Dakar truck. So, yeah, plenty of rally cars to keep you entertained, and this lot that were parked down in the main race car paddock were all the vehicles that were to drive up the main hill climb course.
The Camaro. Now this should be quick to the first 100 metres. 5.46 seconds. That's brilliant. Look at that. It is in the 30th anniversary of the...
However, at the very top of the festival, there was a forest rally stage, a rather spectacular stage, and plenty of rally cars competing in their natural environment from all sorts of different generations. We have a couple of the Datsuns. I also managed to find one of the very little Datsuns that was being taken around the rally stage. There were many interesting cars up here. A V8 Triumph among the highlights. There was a Lotus Esprit. I was really disappointed I didn't get to see the Esprit, sadly, because, yeah, there was actually a rallying Esprit. Now, you may notice a fair few of the cars with little dings and so on. The stage, as it was kind of dreary, damp, wet conditions for a lot of the weekend, it was stupendously slippy out on the rally stage. So yeah, a few cars did have some offs. There was an Alpha GTV6. Wasn't expecting particularly to see a GTV6 out at rally because the amount of mud being traipsed around by these cars. Some classic Toyotas were among the vehicles here. I imagine the rear-wheel drive cars, especially the high-powered rear-wheel drive cars, must have been really struggling out on the stage, because there was just absolutely nothing in the way of, off-road at the best of times. There isn't necessarily a huge amount of grip, but yeah, some of these higher-powered rear-wheel drive cars would have been quite a handful, really. It was great to see such a huge selection of vehicles through the eras. Came across some Opels as we started getting up towards the Group B cars. Didn't realise the Opel Ascona 400 was the last rear-wheel drive car to win the World Rally Championship before being taken over by the four-wheel drive cars. Even a nice Lancia 037. I'm busy filming the Lancia, and Audi Quattro decides to drive past. Again, not you don't normally get video bombed by an Audi Quattro, but there you go. Yeah, it was nice having a look around these fantastic vehicles. There was a great number of Metro 6R4s. I'm pretty sure all of the 6R4s in the world were here. There was 4 of them at least around the place. These were pretty rare vehicles, but yeah, there was plenty of them. Fords as well. There was an RS 200, a Sierra Cosworth as well, were going around the stages. And there was Yeah, the RS200 I don't think it got out today, judging by the cleanness of the vehicle in comparison to the stuff around. Plenty of Audis, as you would imagine they had. But there was one that was doing the actual sort of the tarmac hill climb. There was, I think, 3 or 4 of them that were running around up here, making things, all look very interesting. A little bit more moderner vehicles as well around the place. Lancia Delta, the Ford Escort Cosworth. It's quite amusing to find the amount of vehicles, sort of variety parked next to one another. There's a Lada that has 2 wings. You know, because you definitely need 2 wings for the rallying, and the Escort happens to be for sale. So, if we all sort of club together the Patreon support money, yeah, maybe we can go and get one of these. Toyotas, more of these. Corolla and the Celica GT4. Again, the Celica was for sale as well, so don't know which one I'd have out of them. I do quite like the Corolla. Again, it's another sort of classic rally car, sort of the rally car that I grew up watching on TV. And yeah, the Celica, for anyone that has far more money than I do. An interesting Chevrolet, powered by a V8 engine. Not quite a muscle car, no, but as close as you sort of got going around the rally stages. Giant pickup trucks next to a little Vauxhall and a Citroen that looks like it had been probably in the hay bales at some point. Definitely the smallest car to take on the rally course. And I would be lucky enough to get to ride passenger in one of them, in this particular vehicle. Unfortunately, when I went to go back to film stuff up at the rally stage, the car wasn't around for me to go film, so I had to go find a picture on the interwebs. But yeah, I would get the chance to ride on board with this car. Unfortunately, the kind of stabilising thing I had for my GoPro really is not up to being on a rally car. I think halfway through I had to give up as well, because it's actually making things worse. even for a four-wheel drive Impreza, really rather slippy. And unfortunately, while I couldn't find any orange and black rally cars, the guys that were sort of lending out the gear to go in the cars, they were got black and orange colours, which is always good. Yeah, sadly, no actual rally cars. However, that is going to be it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.